Thank you for watching the Joe Pavich Podcast. My next guest is from Haddonfield. Man, first guest I've ever had from Haddonfield, that's for sure. And without a whole lot of introduction needed, Michael Myers. Great to see you, Michael. First of all, I can honestly say, where does this all come from? Where does it all start? What motivates you to start this career? I mean, it's a crazy kind of thing that you do, really. Haddonfield, to me, is like this craziest town. It's always dark. It's kind of gloomy. It's like always raining all the time. What's the weather like there today? The song, the Michael Myers song, to me, are you able to hear that playing during the films? Because to me, honestly, that's what kind of adds to the movie a little bit. And I feel like without the Halloween theme, it's not as scary to me. I feel like it's not as much. Is it ever enough? To just go okay, I've done it. The best horror movie of all time, just kind of quit? Or do you want to just keep going? Because at a certain age, I get it too. I mean, I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? I just turned 50. A certain age, you kind of get to where you're not 22 anymore. You can't do these things, I look at it and I say, man, he's got to be getting close, to retirement type stuff. But I remember Halloween Part 1. They said about you, they said you have the blackest eyes, like the devil's eyes. And I didn't really get that. But now that you're here, man, you do. I just want to compliment you on that. You got the look, man. You don't have to do all that anymore. I feel like people would just see you and go, yeah, it's Michael. I don't want any, But you just got to keep going. And I don't think you have to anymore. I'm just letting you know. I feel like your confidence should be high. You know what I mean? Part 1. Hats off, by the way. Great start. 5 kills. Right out of the gates. It's like a rookie hitting 40 home runs. I mean, you came out hot on the first one, right? 30% increase on the second one. It's a lot of kills. From 5 to 9. And then nothing. The third one, right? I put it on, Season of the Witch, and there's no Michael. What did that make you feel like as a killer? Because you weren't even in there. And to me, I watched it and I'm like, he's going to be in there. And then he's not in there. The nerve, Italian family, we like to say the nerve. How do you feel about this? I get it. Because sometimes, for me, it's the same thing. The loss of words, sometimes, were you not saying anything there? I get it. Because sometimes, for me, somebody says something and it's there's nothing to say. You know what I mean? There's nothing to say or you just, it is what it is, So I get it. So don't feel like you have to answer everything. I appreciate everything so far and all that. What was the moment that you realized, I can do this, I got this. Oh man, I mean, seriously, it's a crazy career to me because normally you're gonna get burnt out. Doing something for so long, you get burnt out. Got a lot of pro athletes coming here, hockey, a lot of pro hockey players and baseball and MMA fighters and stuff. And at a certain point, they get to an age where they're like, I had enough. I'm 50, and I look back and I'm like, man, you don't want to do this forever. What's next for you? What's your next step? Yeah, I know. When they told me season 1 there was a whole thing, you remember on TV, there was a show, I think there was a show on TV, and it said like, lock your windows, close your doors or something like that. I did, because I was scared of Halloween 1. Does that make you happy to know that I was scared to watch it? I really was. I felt like I needed to. I think I might have even done that. That was the whole hanger scene, remember, in the part 1? Needle or something in the neck. But you've been through a lot, man. And I look at what you've done, and I've said, man, he's been through a lot, I mean, over a girl, Jamie. I mean, you've chased her for 162 kills, and she's still alive. Crazy to me. Anyway, get over her. Let's move on. You got to find the next thing to do. I think that's the best advice I can give you today. I mean, when I look at, because I got a few different killers that I like. I mean, Jason Voorhees. He's a much bigger guy. Okay, just not here. Okay, we'll talk later about this. But Jason Voorhees, bigger guy. He's more stocky, And I kind of wondered. I don't want to offend you at all, but Jason was a bigger guy. And I've always kind of wondered who would win in a fight. Do you guys ever talk, you and Jason, Freddie, some friends, and maybe like friends in the business? Because I get it, And my business is the same thing. I got competitors out there. Is that how you feel with the competitive nature of the killing business? Yeah, I mean, the last couple things, but Freddie, I got to tell you, I kind of look at Freddie. He kind of gets people when they're sleeping. Kind of a little bit of a cowardly way in. They're sleeping and he comes in. For you, it's different. Hats off. Broad daylight sometimes. And what really is kind of crazy to me is like, what's the cardio like to be able to just go out there and just walk? Like, I've never seen you run. You're always walking, and you always catch everybody. Yeah. Again, I get it. Sometimes there's no words. When I look at, there's a lot of fumbling sometimes. I've thought about this when I watch these things, because like a lot of the killers, they're always like just walking, and then the people that are running away, they're always running, but they're always falling, and they can never get the keys in the like the lock. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I look at that and I say, like, how can they not? They always have like 100 keys. Does that ever like make you laugh yourself, like when you're chasing them? I get it. I know, because when you're watching these things, you can never figure out how they just can't like stop falling and get up, just get the key, turn around, lock the door, and then that's off we go. It's crazy to me. But anyway, man, I wish you the best, and you gave some good words today, and I appreciate everything. Sometimes, though, we have a loss of words. Let's make a couple of those today. But I know Halloween coming up, I thought it'd be an appropriate time to get you on the show, and thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. So do me a favor. Tell the audience where they can find you at. Yeah, exactly. And you can find me at joepavichpodcast.com. Instagram, Joe Pavich Jr., Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. And Michael, thanks for coming today, man. I really appreciate everything. Again, I get it. Loss of words. Happy Halloween, man.